what's better? So, we obviously know that the, GANAX is better, right? But, how much better? Like, if you compare a GANAX to a standard Rubik's brand, how much better is a GANAX? Like, is it super insanely worth it to buy an $80 puzzle compared to however much this costs? Okay, so first thing we'll do to compare them, we could do corner cutting. So let's start with this little line to here to here. That's easy. Go center. Do that. A little bit past. A little bit more. So we can like not corner cut it up around a little past that line, little past the center. So right there. So if we were to do this cube, that way, okay, it's pretty good. If you really kind of force it, okay, it's corner cutting instead. So you're paying for that much of a difference in corner cutting. Okay, if I were to do like smooth turning, this feels really smooth. Like this will be smooth for a while, and then they randomly get like mildly like sticky. They'll slow down my turn. As like the GANAX is just smooth the whole time. Like there's nothing about it's not really smooth. There's that. Oh, colors. Colors are a thing. Just to see how nice the colors are, right? This. Middle turns in this are very annoying, by the way, on this one. So if you look at these, the color, like, contrast for the GANAX looks really nice. I really like the color of GANCubes. And, like, on the Rubik's, like, all the colors are just really dark. Like, look at these greens compared to each other. They're all really dark, which I don't really like. Yeah, doing both of these at the same time is kind of hard. Doing these. Wait. 1 second. Technical difficulties are happening. Cubing difficulties, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So you're paying a lot for better corner cutting, smoother turning, and nicer color shades. Oh, then there's talking about magnets. So the GANAX has magnets, which means like the layers will always stay in place. Like, sure, magnets are used for like flicking like this kinda. It can be used for this, like whenever you flick it, it always lands exactly on the point. Cause like if I do it on the Rubik's brand, see it's kind of off there. I'm not the best at this, but you can definitely see that it's easier on the Rubik's. I mean, on the GAN. So, also what magnets do is they'll keep, they kind of slow, it's kind of hard to describe. If you're turning, they'll help you line up your turns better. Because, like, if I'm doing this, it helps my turns stop in a better spot. I guess would be the best way to describe it. Like, turning, It also makes it feel more stable. That's another thing magnets do, they make it feel really stable. Even though, like, the GANAX is a really fast cube. Like, actually, it comes with an option so you can, like, have it unmagnetized, because, like, you see there's magnets in there. So, I'm actually going to be right back after I unmagnetize this. Okay, now I'm back, and I've unmagnetized this GAN. See? Before, there was a little silver dot in the center. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it was there. And now, like, this just feels really flimsy. Like, look, see, it's, like, really, like, separated a little bit like that. Which doesn't happen with magnetic cubes. This makes me realize something. It makes me feel really bad for the people who had to, like, cube before magnets. And, like, if you had a fast cube before magnets, it was horrible. Like, I have a fast-ish cube right over here. 1 sec. This is a non-magnetic cube, but it's slow. But it's like much slower than this cube. So yeah, magnets do that. That's one thing magnets help with stability. Also, keeping it really nice looking too. Because like when it's like all like mildly twisted up a little like that, it's very annoying. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, if you get a GAN cube or like any good cube, you'll get magnets with it, which are really helpful. Another thing I have to compare these things about would be the fact that I don't think you can get like a not stickerless. I'm just gonna say stickerless, even though this doesn't have stickers, it has tiles. But I'm just gonna say stickerless. You can't get stickerless, which in my opinion like makes this. It's way nicer. I really like stickerless cubes. I prefer stickerless over stickered, which is why every cube I own is stickerless, basically, except for a few. But yeah, you can't get like a stickerless Rubik's brand, because they don't make them. And like, if you look at these, what do you think really looks nicer? I think stickerless looks nicer than stickered or tiled. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I don't know, I said that, I just, kind of feel like saying that. Because people say that. Like, tell me what you think about blah 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 in the comments below. Anyway, so yeah, also, corner twisting. On the GAN X, I can corner twist it extremely easily, like this. Like, it's really not that difficult. If I try to do it on this Rubik's brand, it's gonna break. So, yeah. But during solves, like, it's still magnetized now. During solves, I don't really notice it never corner twists. It happened to you once yesterday, once 2 days ago, and then maybe again like a few months ago. Like, it doesn't happen often. On this cube, it doesn't happen often. But one problem I do have with this cube is because I end up holding it really tight, and when I do like an F turn or something, the center cap will sometimes like stick to my thumb a bit because I'm holding on really tight. Come on. Well, anyway, the point is, it will twist a bit, and it'll like just do like a 45-degree turn. Kind of get caught in there and make it like really loose and weird. So that's one thing that'll happen. Last I checked, it's impossible for that to happen on this cube, considering every piece is perfectly square, and like this is kind of more circular. Oh, and you can adjust tensions and customize. The more expensive of a cube you buy, typically, the more you can customize it. Like this GAN X, like I said earlier, you can change the magnets, and you can adjust tensions by taking the center cap off, which is really cool. And with like this Rubik's brand, I don't think you can actually get this cap off. I have one, which is like the Speed Cube version that Rubik's made, not like the Rubik's GAN one, but it's over here in my shelf of cubes. This one. This one, you can see that there's little holes there, so you can actually adjust the tensions by taking this off. I did it once. These are deceptively hard to take off. Like, you look, oh, you see? Yeah, these things here, I can just stick my nail in and pop it out. Nope. Doesn't work like that. It's really annoying. Anyway, so yeah, in conclusion, if you want to buy a more expensive puzzle, there are tons of benefits. Just, there's like the problems with like corner twisting can happen occasionally and whatnot, and things like that. But it is definitely a huge upgrade. It is really worth it to buy these. Like, I average 5 seconds slower on this cube. And like, I typically average 20 seconds with like this GAN when it's magnetized. Right now I'd average like 23, I bet. But on like the Rubik's, I can average like between 25 and 30. Because the turning's just not as good. So you will definitely improve your averages and like best times a lot by buying a more expensive and nicer cube. So yeah, you should definitely buy a better cube. Maybe not like one that's expensive as like a GAN X or like XS, like, because those are really expensive cubes. But like, there's more options. You can look some up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful, and see y'all next time.